Hey, Ben Sissel here with SVRA, and this is the race report from the Sonoma Historic Motorsports Festival presented by Jaguar. This weekend we had great weather. It was a little hot, but the sun was always shining. We celebrated the 50th anniversary of Trans Am and Can-Am race series, arguably the two coolest race series in road racing history. Fittingly, our Grand Marshal this year was George Fullmer.
This is George Fullmer, the Trans Am champion and Can-Am champion, so we're always love having George at our events.
So George, when you come down on a grid like this, is this somewhat of a time machine for you?
Yeah, I'd say so. I go down here, somebody asked me, what car you want to land in? I says, well, honey, I got 7 of them here. What one do you want?
So there were many noteworthy cars and noteworthy classes. Some of my favorite, I always love the Grand National stock cars when they come out here. Check this out. And this year, for the first time, we had a huge field of Formula Fords, which always put on a great show. But overall, I think the story of this event were the exotic cars. Probably most notably was the 1963 Ferrari GTO in the beautiful Ferrari red. This thing was like watching a sculpture, a piece of art, race around the racetrack. But my favorite car, overall my favorite car of the weekend, had to be the British Racing Green 1954 Jaguar D-Type.
My name is Dean Myling, and I'm driving a 1954 D-Type Jaguar that was run by the Jaguar factory in 1954 with drivers like Sterling Moss and Peter Whitehead and so forth. Ran at Le Mans, had the fastest time down the Mulsanne Straight that year, 177 miles an hour or something like that, which is hard to comprehend.
And then Jaguar was here in what we call Jaguar Island in the middle of the track doing the Jaguar Autocross.
Brakes. There we go, thanks.
I've never done anything like that. That was amazing.
Friday night, Tony planned a great party for us just across the street from the raceway at Ramsgate Winery. Saturday night, as always, we did a parade to downtown Sonoma for a wine and cheese festival where all the people from the city came in to cheer on the historic race cars as they came into downtown. And then we parked the race cars and all the people got to hang out and see them and sit in the cars and hang out with the drivers.
It's cool.
I think the best show put on by any group of the whole weekend was Saturday's Group 13 race between Chris Liebenberger in his Whistler Mustang, Bill Ockerland in his Scott Sharp 1991 Trans Am Championship winning car, and Ken Epsman in his 1984 Pontiac Trans Am. I think in the 25-minute race, they must have changed leads 15 times. It was unbelievable. And this was the overall race for first. The 3 of them changed leads all the time. We ended the week, as always, at the Sonoma Historic Motorsport Festival with the awards ceremony.
In Group 11, the 72 McLaren M8F Emmett Murphys.
As you can see, we're all packing up, and I'm tired, I'm sunburned, but most of all, I'm sad that the weekend is ending. This has been an unbelievable weekend. This is turning into probably my favorite event, except we're going to my favorite event. We will see you at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Cannot wait for that event. Stay tuned.